Oh, okay. So we grabbed the cat first turn, and we got very lucky. Pup actually tends to go supports turn one, or greater than usual chance. When we grab the second cat, hmm, first attack is interesting. I think +1 gold is just better. Now, have a couple options. We can either try to increase the health, we get multiple attacks, or we get a 4/4. I think the 4/4 is nice. It gives us a little beef. Let's roll. We'll see if we see any nice animals. We see one animal, but not one we want. Turn 4 will have 5 gold, but maybe 7. If we get 7, we can maybe do something, pretty interesting with it. Oh, there we go. We get the 7, so we can buy 3 things. Oh wow. And we're just getting paid off here. When you win, surviving characters get +3/+3. That's very good early. Or we just get 4 gold. But we can't buy spells. The problem with not being able to buy spells is we can't buy XP spells. I think cash is nice here. That means we want things that will survive. We have nothing to cast this on. Let's take a roll here. See if we find... Well, we find another pair. And we actually sort of want the cat to survive. It seems unlikely that it will, but we also want to get the sleigh, so we'll put it up front. It might be better to put it in back. It's just unlikely to get its chance to attack. Or it's less likely to. Ooh, we only have a 1 in 3 chance. Oh, we got the 1 in 3? Wow. Okay, well, sometimes you get lucky. It looks like we'll win this fight as well. The crafty will get a little bit bigger. It might have been good to get +5 gold a turn. You can just get a ton of triples that way. We'll take level 3 animals here. I think we're going to just take whatever level 3 animals we see. Oh, wow. What is going on here? Team. What do we want to do? So we can take the level 3 animal. We can... Oh, yeah, let's do this. We'll buy here. We don't really have evil characters. We do have a sleigh. I think buffing the first character we get every time is going to be nice. We'll sell the blind mice. We don't want that to take up the buff. We're actually going to grab a chicken. Just... Oh, I messed that up. I was trying to give that +2/+2. And sell it, and then we'll triple this up. We're just going to give +2. And I think we're likely to win the fight, so we'll just grab this. It's 1. It's going to be a single gold here. Or a single, it's going to be level 3 for a single gold. And we're playing them again. Wow, they actually have a very big triply. We're just going to tie this round. Wow, okay. So they put up quite the board. Huh, so we don't get a thing. I thought we were almost a lock. Now I think we'd like to get a level 4 here. That seems like the best thing for us. An upgrade to level 4. And we'll actually have, I think, +4 health. Well, that's sort of interesting. We can start grabbing some dwarfs, I guess? We already had 2. And I think we want to stop here, because I think we do want to try to buy some XP. We're having a great early game so far. We're still pretty high health. And I think we want to try to take the chance to push that advantage if we can. And, buy some XP. We'll have 7 gold, right? And it will be pushed to 8 because of spinning wheel. If we lose, it's pushed to 10. So if we go to 7, we can buy this, make a wish. Oh, sorry, wish upon a star. That will push us to level 4, and then we'll grab a Mim, and we can just put it right behind the kitty cuppers, giving us a better chance of slaying. And just, in general, decent board. Past that, if we lose, we'll have, 3 extra gold to play with, and we can do quite a few different things. That was not a great hit for us, obviously. But it looks like we cleaned this up. And we'd love if this would get the buff. It did. Get some extra XP. Oh, this only cost 1, so we'll buy this. And then I think we'll grab this as well. We can put this here and actually just get the buff on the cut purse, and maybe we should put it here. That way it has the best chance to slay, I think. And we don't want to buff the 28 character. Let's maneuver it a little like this, right? We don't want to buff the thing with tons of attack already. We'd rather make the lucky able to trade. And we don't know if we'll get all dwarfs, but this does grow 2-2 every time dwarfs die because it came upgraded. And it's actually nice. If this gets a bunch of, if all our dwarfs die, say, we get +6 with 6. If this gets, buffed a lot, and then we find a Make-A-Wish later, it will just be a very, very big, upgraded level 5. It's already gotten +4 from when it was a hippocampus, and then it's gotten, I think, another 3-3 from the cache, and then it gets, 2-2 every time a dwarf dies. I think at least 2 of them died, so it got another 4-4. It gets quite large. We're playing against Skip. Apologize, one moment. Oh, unfortunately, because our thing got sniped, we won't be able to take that out. But it looks like all the dwarfs that we need to die are going to die in the order we need, and most importantly, we get the Wish Upon a Star buff. And yeah, I think we're just taking some dwarfs, right? 1 dwarf, 2 dwarfs. Another dwarf. Can we sell 3 things? Yes. 1, 2, and 3. Buy a dwarf, buy a dwarf. Here we go. This is very unlikely to actually trigger. We'll just put this all the way in the... I will put it second. It's fine if it attacks second, I guess. And, our big thing is we'll try to get a level 4 treasure here, replaced by the spinning wheel. We have some really big dwarfs, and we're going to have a pretty big Princess Wight. I love dwarfs. I go dwarfs way too often. And we've accelerated by 2 XP already, which is fantastic. We have 3 treasures, which is making our crafty quite large. What is this base? Just, because these are on board, right? 26, 26. It's getting +18, +8. So I think it's gotten 2 buffs from the cache already. So this is pretty substantial. And we have a lot of we have 3 upgraded characters, so we're actually doing some decent chunks when we win fights. Let's hope that can continue. We're actually in 3rd place. I guess we lost. Oh, we won the first fight. Maybe we lost the second one. Yeah, we did. We got the slay, but we lost the fight. We took 3 then. But it looks like, yeah, the top 3 of us are all pretty high health. Loki is incredibly strong early on, so. Oh, and look where all our dwarfs are. Okay, well. We've located the problem. I think we win this round. And actually, if this... I was hoping this dwarf would die, it would buff the princess. Okay, we'll take the 0 cost. Oh, I keep doing that. It does use up our buff. Here's another dwarf. Yeah, we can get this on board. And 1 more gives us the 4-drop treasure. We don't have slays that we need. I think we'll always take blind mice. I think that's just worthwhile. We'll cast the spell here just to get an extra gold. No dwarfs. Here's a dwarf. Can we get to it this turn? No, unfortunately not. So we'll just stop here. Next turn we'll buy it. This won't level up, I guess, but it will turn into a... It will give us a 4-drop treasure, and then we'll buy the Angry. The Angry actually gets +2/+2 from the Fancy Pants, which makes it, more likely to give its buffs to everything. And, now that we have a second thing that dies, this gets the buffs from the Bossy as well as it triggers the Princess an additional time. All nice. And we might be able to reduce the cost of the Angry if we get lucky. We have a... What is it? It's a 16 in 20... So it's a 9 in 25 chance, right? So it's a 36% chance? Okay, well not if that happens. But there was at some point a good chance of it happening. Nice value trades. Not great value trades there. Ooh, that was nice because they lost the buff. Wow, so luckily for us, this is the last thing to survive, meaning we'll get the buff. Though we didn't quite get the thing. Oh, we're gonna buy the Angry first. And we're gonna get the Dwarven Forge instead of the spinning wheel. And then we're gonna get a bunch of other treasures. Take the treasure map first. To get over the fancy pants. And then double the attack of everything seems pretty strong. So we just managed to convert it into a 7 drop, right? Or 5, sorry, 6 drop. I think another bossy could be okay. We're mostly looking for Angries. We'll cast a spell because we don't want to bother with it. We do grab the chickens because leveling them up is valuable, and yeah, we'll check out a 4 drop and see if it does anything for us. I don't think we like any of these. Oh, but we do want the doubly that I just didn't even notice. Okay, here we go. This is really great later on. Oh, we could have got the gilded hop there and got an upgraded doubly. Could have got, yeah, instead of hitting cash, we should have done that, I think. It was by mistake. Okay, well, live and learn. Some of us learn slower than others. Ooh, they actually got a 6 drop, although it's probably not the 6 drop they were looking for. Ooh, almost took out 2 of our things. Oh, they will take out 2 of our things. We're gonna lose this fight, right? Wow, we lost the fight. Okay, wow. Those Cupids. Cupid went wild on us. We'll take the Sporko here. There's no danger of us using up a buff because we no longer have it. Let's find an Angry for us. I don't think any. Oh, maybe we'll buff all our Dwarfs. Oh, Greedy could be useful here. Not going to take 3 drop treasures here. Not going to take 2 drop treasures here. We do sell this. We buy a chicken. Ring of Meteors is actually interesting compared to cash. It does buff everything. Gives us an extra gold. It doesn't give us 3/3. I think it's a skip. I don't know that cash is better, but feels like it might be. And we'll throw that up front. It gets interesting. So it looks when it doubles the attack, it doesn't actually count as a buff, so we don't actually get any bigger. Huh, that is interesting. We want to do something like this. And yeah, hopefully we'll find some Lordies and just get this thing going. We only need to find 2 to get the 6 drop. Okay, well they have some decent sized stuff. We also have some very big stuff, but they will have a lot of health back there. This is a neutral, so nothing's really benefiting from the Godmother other than these things. These bears up front. Okay, did 16 damage because we have 3 upgraded characters. Ooh, and we got nice one right here. Unfortunately, I don't think any of those are particularly good here. We'll skip that. We'll grab one of these, and we'll grab a spell. It will hit the Angry and give everything +4/+4. And we're just looking for Lordies. We could make this a different 6 drop, but I don't think it's... Oh, we can't actually, okay. So, Echo Wood is very good once we find a Lordie. It's not going to be good before that. But I think we will grab one. Wow. I wonder if it's worth it here to look at. So we look at 5 6 drops, which I think is more than the average number of 6 drops we'd see in 3 spins is how much it would be. And I think if we're going to do this, we'll throw in the, what's it called, Greedy, because we'll get an extra gold off it from the Falling Stars. Yeah, I think that's true, right? We'd see one spin. Yeah, I mean, there's so many characters. I think this is the best thing for us. Yeah, this is a very big princess. You don't see princesses get too much bigger than this. No, here's some of our dwarfs too. Oh, well, there's one off before us did, so we didn't actually get the buff. Oh, we'd love some doublies. I definitely should have taken Gilded Harp to just get this one to be a triple and not worried about anything else past that. Got lucky, didn't even die here. Okay, we knocked someone who's going dwarfs out, so that might open up some dwarfs. So they didn't really have the ones we were looking for. Let's cast this and see some wardies. No, but we did see an Echo Wood. I think an upgraded Echo Wood is very good for us. Huh. Okay, remember these upgrade every time we... Is Dwarven Mine any good here? Is it better than the hidden? It's probably a little better than the hidden cache. And we'll sell this one and grab this. Is this better on board? Something like this? Yeah, probably, right? We do want this thing to die. Yeah, I guess that it doesn't actually benefit. We want as many doublies as we can get. So yeah, I don't know how strong everyone else is. We're at 6. We've been at 6 for a long time. This person's still at 5 somehow. I think we only got 1 extra XP. We got 2 extra XP, so I guess we've been at 6 for... I guess we've been at 6 for 1 turn, and I'm kind of exaggerating quite a bit with that. Long time. But yeah, if we can get Echo Woods and get a 6 drop... unfortunately, this is not good at all without the Lordy, and it gets much, very, very good with the Lordy. Interestingly, the Crafty, who is not a great dwarf usually, is our biggest character, so I think Lucky's coming out, then maybe Bossy. I don't know, we're going to want to get rid of the princess eventually. Wow, is everyone going dwarfs today? Is that what's going on? Huh. Well, hopefully we take this person out so we can get our dwarfs back, but... This person's like going half dwarfs, which is a very strange build. Got him down to 3, okay. Oh, we should have bought the princess there, obviously. We'll take a triply, we're probably just passing. Yep. It's fine. Huh, do we want a greedy? Take an angry. No, I don't think we want any of these. We're actually going to pass on these dwarfs, I think. I don't think they're good enough. I think we want Lordies. Maybe you can't give us... Oh, let's buy this. I think it buffs this by 3/3. Wow, okay. Can we sell 2 things? Yeah, what if we go 1, 2, right? 1 and... I'm supposed to sell Crafty. So 36. This is too big to sell. Let's just sell a Bossy. How much does this reduce everything? Substantially, okay. And get 2/2 for everything every turn, which is obviously better than the Deepstone Mine. We're keeping the Forge a little longer because eventually it will, and we want dwarfs to die to buff the princess. Eventually the Forge will hopefully get us a doubled Lordy, and then we can replace it with the 6 drop we get from the 2 Lordies, and that will probably be our final build. We might have to replace the princess, but we might be able to get away with replacing the Bossy. So we played Loki recently. We haven't played Krampus, I don't believe. So they could be very strong. I've gotten a lot of buffs just off this Angry. Because we don't actually really have any buffs, but yeah, we've gotten quite a few off that. When a dwarf dying actually buffs our guy. Oh, second dwarf dying buffs our guy again. Nice. We found a Lordy. I don't think we need another AAA. I don't think we can cast this thing. So let's see, we might cast a spell. If we find a worthwhile spell, we'll cast one. This unfortunately requires What do? We sell the bossy, right? We're supposed to get rid of the crafty at this point. The crap? Get rid of the bossy, we can buff. How much is that? We lose a lot getting rid of that, though. Crafty is big. I think we sell this here, and we're actually going to buff one of these by 9-9. And hopefully that will carry through. And then hopefully we'll find another Lordy soon. You know, we'll take all our rolls to find it, and then if we do, so each of these is only getting +10/+10, which isn't that impressive because we have a princess here, but the princess is very large. So it's tough to sell in this particular circumstance. Usually I'm all about selling the princesses, but I don't know, here it's just hard to justify. And I wonder if we want the Echo Wood up front, just it gets a bigger health buff, or it gets a bigger attack buff. We'll have to see what they have. We haven't played against them in a while, obviously. So we're pretty strong against what they have. We do need to find, you know, another Lordy to really lock this up, I think. And because we're gonna do 18 damage, so we're in a good situation, but let's not get cocky, as much as I like to get cocky. I wonder if a replacement hero power is worth much here. I don't know what things are really good. If I could think of one that was really good, I would go for it. We're seeing such nice stuff. Oh, they have a ton of range. Let's grab that. Which of course leaves us... Of course it leaves us one short of the Lordy, so we'll buy an extra thing and we'll stop. Yeah, I mean, I think this is still worth it. We have a decent shot of winning, but it did leave us one short of the Lordy in this situation. I mean, I saw them have 3 ranged, it looked like, and reducing their attack by half seems like a nice, you know, 2-mana spell to use, but of course it did, you know, reduce our window for finding the Lordies. Next turn, we'll grab the Lordy, we'll replace the non-combat treasure with the 6-drop treasure we get, and then we'll have 3 very strong 6-drop treasures and a very strong dwarf board, I think. And I think we should be able to take down the game, unless they've gotten like a round table could really mess us up here. Oh, actually, we don't want the bossy in the middle, because they have the dragon. No, that doesn't matter, I'm sorry. I might have been saying nonsense. Okay, losing that one is not great. Taking out the dragon is good. I guess they only have 1 range now. Do they just out-tech us somehow? And I think we have this, right? Unless these things aren't big enough. We're good. And since these are both upgraded, we should get the win here. So we didn't get to finalize the Lordy, but yeah, we take them down quite easily. We got an amazing start. We got an early 4-drop treasure, an amazing mid-game. Not really pretty clean game. I do love Dwarfs. And yeah, if you get... These are... I think Singing Sword's a really good treasure. Singing Swords, maybe. Ivory Owl, if you get it early enough, especially if you have triplies, they're getting 6/6 a turn. And it, you know, also with an upgraded Echo Wood, because you have 6 other things, each getting 2/2, it gets, what, plus 24 in addition. So it gets 26 every turn. You know, 2/2 is permanent, but... And then, yeah, the Dwarven Forge. We got the... If you get the Dwarven Forge when you have a bunch of Dwarfs, it just gives you a bunch of treasures on that turn often, because you'll have pairs and they'll just start tripling, and that's what happened here.